Scott Cooper, thanks for your time. Thank you for this wonderful film,
Well, thank you.
Springsteen Delivered Me from Nowhere. Are you more worried about what Bruce was going to think or what fans were going to think about this?
Oh, Bruce Springsteen. Because if I was able to move Bruce Springsteen and touch Bruce Springsteen and tell an incredibly honest and real portrait of this painful chapter in his life, then I thought his fans would appreciate that. Now, I
From what
have
I've
now
read, he
screened the
was
movie.
touched in seeing the
Yes,
film.
he's incredibly touched and moved. He's seen it now 10 or 11 times, and
Wow.
it's so moving to see how much he loves the film and how much he's out supporting the film. Um, it's so incredibly touching. Uh, Bruce is known to be incredibly critical of his self-critical of his own work. So I, of course, expected that when telling this most personal chapter in his life, and I'm so relieved, elated, rewarded, everything.
I mean, did you have a doubt? I mean, you're pretty good at this. You've done, some pretty good films in your past.
Thank you.
But maybe there was doubts that you were going to hit the nail on the head for this one.
Well, I think the bar was very high, a film like this, because so many people have preconceived notions of the genre, of Bruce Springsteen. People have real ownership over Bruce. No two people experience art the same way. People might want to see the Born in the USA story or the Born to Run story, and not a story about his least best-selling album, with very few scenes of the E Street Band, a man who defies expectations and the roars of arena, but the courage to look inward and tell his most personal story. I'm so grateful that Bruce's fans who've seen the film love the movie, that Bruce loves it, John Landau, my cast. But really, it's three people. It's Bruce, it's John, and it's me. And though we all have doubts when we endeavor to make anything artistic, especially in an era in which it feels like film criticism is blood sport, that so far the reception that I've seen has been more than I could have hoped for.
And I'm sure it's going to continue.
Thank you.
I work at Radio Nova. We're huge fans of Bruce in Ireland. He loves Ireland. We love him.
Oh, does he ever?
Had his radio show on our radio station as well. And I was one of the lucky few that got to meet Bruce. Like you probably, when you're in the presence of someone special with
Oh,
Bruce Springsteen. And it sounds like you're a fan yourself, Scott. So I wonder, was this ever on your wish list to actually get the chance to do this? How did it come across your table? Tell us that.
yeah, well, it was. My first film was a music-based film that starred Jeff Bridges called Crazy Heart. And I think anytime a movie either wins Oscars like that film did or does well at the box office, that's all Hollywood wants you to do. And I was asked to make many music films right after that. Films and artists I loved: Elvis, Miles Davis, Chet Baker, the Grateful Dead, I don't know, many others. And I said no. I didn't want to make music films my whole life. I wanted to make something different every time, which is why I've made a gangster movie and a Western and some family dramas, and now this. But Bruce was always someone that I thought would make for an incredibly cinematic film because his music is so cinematic. His lyrics are cinematic. But it wasn't until I read Warren Zanes' Deliver Me From Nowhere that I said, that's the story about Bruce Springsteen. That's the story I can tell. And that's the film I'm going to make.
When Bruce Springsteen was little, he had a hole in the floor of his bedroom with with this album, he's repairing that hole in himself. Trying to find something real in all the noise. You always do.
Some of the most interesting scenes in it are those black and white moments. Without giving too much away, they are hallmarks in the movie and flashbacks to a time in Bruce's childhood with his father. An immaculate casting of his father. Can you explain who he is and how he came to be involved?
Yes. Douglas Springsteen is Bruce's father. We see in the film that he is cold, dispassionate, uncaring towards his son. But he's also a man who is suffering through undiagnosed mental health crisis. He is portrayed with such extreme sensitivity and power and quiet despair by the great Stephen Graham. And Stephen Graham looks just like Bruce's father. He was able to embody Bruce's father in such a powerful way that there were moments when Bruce had to step away from set, or when John Landau would be sitting next to me and talking to himself and saying, my God, there's Dutch, there's Doug Springsteen, without even knowing that I could hear him. I didn't need that or those reactions to tell me that Stephen Graham was giving one of the best performances in the film. We know from Stephen's show Adolescence and many other of his films and television shows that Stephen is delivering some of the best performances year in and year out of any actor working. We've been longtime pals. We've wanted to work together for 10 years or more now, and I'm so thankful that he's in the film.
And lastly, to wrap it up, I mean, we can't not talk about Jeremy and his amazing portrayal, amazing voice. How did you do that, Scott? Like, I mean, it's Jeremy singing, but how did you know that was going to be so on the money?
Well, truthfully, I didn't know. I knew that he could portray Bruce in his quieter moments, his more intense moments, his moments of great self-doubt and vulnerability. I knew that he would capture Bruce's bruised decency, his blue-collar physicality, his swagger. But it wasn't until I heard him sing during some recording sessions in Nashville, Tennessee, that I thought, oh my, this is going to be incredibly special. And it turns out that he gives one of the best performances of anybody that I've worked with. And I've worked with probably the best screen actors who've ever lived.
It's an amazing film. You've put it together so fantastically. Thanks from me. Thanks from the fans. Thanks for Deliver Me From Nowhere, Springsteen. Thanks, Scott Cooper.
Such an honor to speak with you, and much love to all the folks in Ireland.